If you want to be an overall better point guard, this workout's for you. Now, I would consider this a more overall point guard workout because we work on a few things. Number one is just passing. So delivering passes, creating space for passes, seeing when the passes are open. So if you have a couple teammates or friends who you can go out and do this with, this can definitely help take your court vision to the next level. But we're also working on attacking, a little bit of ball handling and reaction. This comes into play in terms of being a point guard and a court general, because if you can get downhill and collapse the defense, chances are more passes will be open. So workouts like this are kind of the full package for becoming a better point guard. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Let's get to it.
We'll start off simple. I got to get the ball out of my hand to John without Irad touching the ball in under 2 seconds. All right, so from the time I catch the ball to the second I release it, it can only be 2 seconds. All right, so I'm here. I can make any type of pass. Irad trying to get to it. 1, 2. Irad, now you turn around and same thing. All right, boom. Oh! If Irad gets to it, or if it takes 2 bounces like that, all right, it's a turnover, and we would rotate out. So now John would be in the middle.
So this is just kind of a warm-up, and we're getting a lot of reps here just delivering passes. We can do a regular version, we can do a one-hand version, jump pass version.
It's got to be a jump pass now. John can move to help me out a little bit, right? So if I see Irad, yeah, got to jump from there, boom, oh yeah. Oh, that would be a turnover. Keep in mind, I'm not jumping until I know that I have that pass. I'm not just jumping for the sake of jumping.
We're just learning to make these quick reactions or decisions and how to deliver passes around a defender whose sole purpose is to not let you get that pass through.
You can take a few dribbles, then jump. You're starting on the ground, all right? All right, wherever you sit down, I'll go behind you. So he's starting here. He can use that one hand that's free to get up. The other one is dribbling. So you got to start your dribble early. As soon as you get up, I'm making you make a read. So get up from there, stand up and face me. I'm making you make a read. Exactly. You got to embrace that weird position and take that first step past me. Let's try it one more time. All right? So whenever you want to get up, you can go. You're trying to get downhill on me. Perfect, right? It should feel like that, where you're almost about to fall over, you feel like you're catching yourself. Try to get yourself into these weird positions. Then John would toss it to me, I would go, all right? Be realistic when you're making them make these reads. Don't play bullshit defense, let's go.
So this right here is that attacking portion that I referred to. Yes, this part looks a little bit weird, but it's really just working on the ability to attack with that first step, to get in these positions. And again, if we can get downhill better off of these, we can collapse the defense more and make it easier for us to make these passes.
Really well, half of you weren't. And I'm literally just talking about the defensive side. Some of you guys are just here, right? And you guys know which one's more difficult. So to me, that's just you being selfish. It's like, let me get my reps in, but oh, when it's time for me to get them better, whatever, bro, I'm gonna just chill, right? So next few will be just like that one. So I want you guys really challenging each other, try to make them make a read, something that's a little bit more game-like, game speed. Here, you're gonna take a hop back. So I want both feet landing at the same time. As soon as I see that about to happen, I'm stepping either way. He's doing the same thing, getting downhill with one dribble, all right? So big hop back. Boom, I'm making him make a decision. I want you guys to really focus on getting that momentum from back to forward as fast as you can. Don't get stuck in quicksand here, right? And take a half second or even a second. Get out of there as quick as you can, all right? Yeah, there we go. There. See that? So I can make like a little jab, come back this way, so it's forcing him to kind of adapt. I'm starting off facing this way, all right? So if Irad's playing defense here, I'm starting off kind of protecting the ball here. I'm hopping back, but while I do that, I'm rotating to face him. Same thing, Irad's stepping up, making me make a read. So this is the last one that we'll do with kind of a fake defense. So I'll be here, hopping back. As soon as I see that, I gotta either make that counter or just go by him, go by his hip, all right? Very important that Irad steps up as he's making me read that. If he stays back there, then it's just like, I can just shoot it, right? I have too much space. Step up, make him make that decision quick, try to get downhill. All right, minute and a half here, let's go. Yeah. I'm starting kind of in a defensive stance here, offensively, or as a ball handler. Let's say you're on defense here. So John, you're really pressuring me here. All right, I have to jump back before I can go forward. All right, you can do that in a number of ways. You can just do like a little hop here. You can square up. Maybe I do that same spin here. As long as you move backwards before you attack, I'm fine with it. All right, 2 rules here. Number 1, you have 3 dribbles to attack. Number 2, you can't get stuck in quicksand at the end of that jump back or however you get back. So if I'm here and then I just square up, boom, if I see that, it's a turnover. Defensively, you can tell them it's a turnover. If they try to argue that, it, all right? So I'm here, as soon as I hop back, boom, now I have 3 dribbles and I have to get going straight away. So use that backwards momentum to create your attack, to create your angle, get downhill, you can score with anything.
So now we're making this idea live, letting them go one-on-one out of this, which is applying what we just worked on, and now giving them even more intent or reason to attack that basket and get downhill.
But for both of y'all can shoot the first one, so if I'm here and I get back here and they don't follow, boom. Because that's got to be a threat if you want them to chase you out. Whenever I jump back, Matthias is cutting towards the rim, all right? Your goal is to just not let me get that pass off, right? So I'm jumping back here. I see Matthias, I have to hit him on that cut. All right, if you can intercept that pass, perfect, that's a stop. If you can deflect it, perfect, that's a stop. But my goal is to be able to jump back, create that space, and then just like we started off the workout with, make that pass and deliver that pass to the corner man who's cutting. Does that make sense?
Now we're building off of this jumping back idea and now using it as a mechanism to create space for a pass. So you'll see a lot of good players do this, where maybe their initial defender is really pressuring them. They're going to jump backwards to actually create a little bit of space and then use that to get the pass off. Just give them kind of a cushion to get it off.
Defense is starting behind me, so you'll go right here. Let's switch you guys. Now it'll be offense is playing in normal position, defense is playing normal position. Perfect. Whenever I want to drive downhill this way, right, you can step in, you don't have to. I'm making this decision whether I want to kick it out or take it to the bucket. So it has to be either a layup or a kick out. A lot of the times the best passers out there are good passers because they get downhill and collapse the defense better, period. Passes become easy at that point, right?
This is something I really want to emphasize here, right? We focus a lot on making the pass and seeing open teammates, but usually teammates are open for a reason, and it's because we're getting downhill. It's because we're taking a good angle to the basket, so that help defender has to step in, or that one pass away defender has to step in, right? If we never get downhill, it's going to be tough for us to actually engage other defenders, and therefore tougher to make passes.
It looks like a great pass, but it's really just a good drop. All right, so take that angle, focus on this first, the pass will come a lot easier. All right, now my goal is to get around the elbow. All right, so I can't go inside of that elbow, I have to go around the elbow here in a curve. All right, now I also can't get to the rim at this point, so it's got to be either a short jumper or a floater. All right, if Matthias comes over here and contests that shot as well, I drop that off. All right, if he stays there, it'll probably be more of an open shot for me. All right, but I want you to really exaggerate if you go over there. All right, so I'm here, I'm trying to get an angle. If he goes, boom, I make that pass. If not, then I get into either a floater or a short jumper or whatever. You got 2 dribbles to get downhill. So 1, 2, that should be all you need to get downhill. You got that one pass, same rules as last time. Let's go. Got to go around the elbow. But you were probably talking. Nice. Yes, sir. I've seen maybe 1 or 2 shots this entire time. Am I driving to score or to pass? To score, right? If you're driving to pass, what's the defense going to do? If I'm always here, I'm not stepping over and help because you're not a threat. So make yourself a threat to score first. The rest will open up. Try to get to that floater. Try to get to that jumper. Then make you make a decision, make that dime. All right, let's go. Finish out 2 minutes. Finish out. No!
Hard to have a taker. 1 play per group.
Nice. Yes. Yes. So much easier to make that pass. How much easier was that now that you guys are looking to score? Did it open stuff up for you? Yeah, for sure. If you think about it, if you're looking to pass, what's the defense going to do? Go to the people who you are passing it to or potentially passing to. I guarantee you, of course there are times if Chris Paul is coming off a screen, right, he knows that something's there, but his first option is to pass, right? If you couldn't score, you're not a great court or a great floor general, period. So point is, look to score first, be aggressive, try to put the ball in the can, and then be able to pass off that. It's going to open stuff up.
As always, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure to stay in touch with everything that's going on right now. I'll be doing camps in over 20 countries this year. We're starting a nonprofit to help build up basketball communities around the world. We have our summer academy going on in Miami. So we got a lot going on right now. Make sure to check the description, the comments, the website for how you can get involved. Much love as always.